Hi there, I'm Sheeba, and my story in 2 minutes is well, I love the Himalayas and I love the forests. 7 years ago, I left England wanting to come back home to make myself useful for my country. I had a strong conviction then, and it continues, that if India has to be on a path of sustainable development, even sensible development, then we needed to make our villages smart, strong, developed. So it was with this desire that I wanted to work in a rural area, but a series of events at that time forced me to be based out of Bombay. But I did make a leap, and I started to work with coffee farmers in Chikmagalur region, and I was working on sustainable livelihoods with them and sort of trying to figure out more fair market linkages. And I learned that I truly thrived on that, working on the ground with the farmers, and I learned a lot about ethical enterprises. However, my lingering feeling to be closer to nature, to be closer to countryside continued, and it was then in early 2012 that I acted upon that, and I visited a remote village in Uttarakhand at that time called Satoli, where an organization called Arohi was based to explore options there. And when I visited that place, it was almost in an instant. I knew that this is where I wanted to live, this is where I wanted to be based and work for the rest of my life. So for the next 3.5 years, I actually worked with Arohi, later going on to lead the organization, and I learned the sheer ropes of grassroots work in the mountains from there. And it was at the end of 2015 that I decided to leave them and actually chart out my own path and focus exclusively on forestry issues from there in the state. And that is how Alap was born, and that's how I continue to work in the mountains. That's my story. Thanks for